Hey everybody in internet world, my boy here. Hope you're all well. Middle of December. Steam coming from my mouth actually. It's not that cold to be fair, but I've been um, confined to the workshop today because it's raining for the second day in a row, and maybe I'll get some sun tomorrow, so I might get outside. But I just had a delivery, and this is an unusual one for the sort of mower boy um, sort of paddock, because it's wide. It's 24-inch wide, and it's not a cassette type mower. It's a cylinder mower, but you can't switch in and out the cassettes. It's a lawn mower, but it's a lawn mower that's right up there for personal lawn mowing with a Rolls Royce. It's absolutely magnificent. I used to own one back when Mower HQ was first thought of and first launched. My wife and I had a very tiny house, beautiful open fire actually. Really like. But anyway, we had a tiny house, but the lawn was massive, and I only had a really tiny little battery operated mower, and over a weekend I would be charging it, cutting a third, charging it again, cutting another third. If it rained, then the third stayed uncut. So I decided to buy myself an Atco Royale 24E IC electric start, and I absolutely adored it. And I was so sad when we moved; it was too big and heavy to actually move with me. But it's a lovely machine. But when Atco sold the rights to build mowers, they sold the rights of the Royale, and Allett couldn't call it the Royale, so they called it the Buckingham, and it is magnificent. And there's a 12 blade option as well, which is called the Westminster, but this is the Allett Buckingham we're going to show you today. That's just arrived. It is, drum roll, new £7,000. Okay, so it's a big professional professional, but it's a big piece of chunky kit, certainly for a personal lawn. It has a ride-on seat, so anybody with, I'd say 900, 1200 square meters of cutting, then they're going to get on with this one really nicely. And because it's got a trailing seat, you can just fly around. It's great. Anyway, so here we are. This is what's arrived. It was in an auction, not an eBay auction, a sort of normal auction, and the bidding went up and up and up, and I eventually won the lot. Well, my Spaceman and I were bidding actually, but we won at the grand total of, and I don't normally say these things, okay, but we won this auction for £205. Okay, it was over in Norfolk somewhere, so we had to pay for the courier van Pruvia to bring it to us, and it's arrived. So I wanted to show you this because it's a little bit unusual for Mobile. I have got actually an Atco. It's not an Atco Royale, but it's the same frame, and it's called an Atco Club, which has got the 12 blade on it. So that's going to also be a project for this year too. Yeah, so one or two about that aren't quite the standard mower boy formula, but learning all the time, as it were. So here we go. Let me just show you this lovely piece. So there we are, the Allett Buckingham 24H. 24 means a 24-inch wide cutting reel or cylinder. So that's the red bit there. 24 inches wide. Front rollers, obviously, well, it's 24 inches as well. They're both going to get refurbished, obviously. And the 24H, the H stands for Honda, and that's got a lovely Honda engine on it. I can't remember which one it is. It's the GX. Oh, it's the GX200. So that is a lovely, powerful bit of machinery. Look at that, and it's in immaculate condition. It's a 2012, but this has literally been used a few times and put away. There's lots of meat on the cassette itself, spins freely, and actually that's a lovely contact with the bottom blade. Lovely contact. It's been looked after, this. I've given it a bit of a clean, but not, you know, not much. You can see this. I've just wiped a bit of dirt off the blades. That's from probably cutting low on a lawn that's a bit damp. But anyway, it's survived. Lovely grass box with it. This is the grass box holder here. So pull that down. You can see it just sits on the top there. And I don't know how many litres of grass that takes, but it's certainly a substantial amount. But there it is, the Buckingham, the Allett Buckingham 24H. And the 24 is a very popular one, actually, with the trailing seats, a very popular mower, because the 30's quite specialised. It's quite wide, quite a bulky thing to move about. The 20, you know, do you go for an Allett Kensington 20, which is, you know, you can lift it in and out of the shed and all that kind of stuff. These things are solid. This is about 112 kilos. So then you've got the sort of trailing seat as well. So there we are. Very, very happy. I need to do it up really and get it sold, because they take up a lot of room, and room in winter is not easy in Mower Boys HQ. We're sort of fairly full. Nice Kensington there. But, a few 10 blades around as well. Got a bit of 10 blade action here, ready to there and there, ready to refurb. One that's just finished there. But don't take it away from this one, the Allett Buckingham 24H. Please like and subscribe, folks. Thanks ever so much.